Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gamertag Stories YouTube channel. I thought I'd do another tier list. I really enjoyed doing the Resident Evil one. Hopefully the sound is a bit better now. I've got a pop shield, and that was my first time using my new condenser mic. Maybe I had it a bit loud, so I apologise for that. What we're going to do now is look through every Apex Legends weapon and list them in my personal order. I know a lot of people do this, viability for the season, all that stuff. Of 5 years of playing, you think I'd be a lot better. This is just my overview where I think each weapon is, not in its current state, just how much I enjoy playing with that weapon. Not up against it, how I enjoy. So we've got a lot of weapons to get through, so let's jump straight in. With the R301, the standard, the kind of best AR, the kind of go-to AR for a lot of people in the game. It's good for newcomers, good rate of fire, good accuracy. You get those hop-ups on it. The hop-ups on it anymore? But you get a 2x bruiser and an extended mag, and this gun is fantastic. We're going to stick this in A. It's a great weapon. Everybody likes the 301. You can't go wrong. If you pick that up off a drop and somebody else is rocking a P20, you are going to win. So that goes there as our first weapon. Straight in the A. Lovely. Straight in the A. Ouch. Ask permission. Oh, the Mozambique. Do you remember the Mozambique when it first came out? That literally had 3 shots and it was atrocious. Now with the 6 shots and the kind of hop-ups on it, it's not bad. It's got a great range, actually. It's quite a viable weapon. You would swap it out for something later down the line, or maybe have it as a secondary weapon. But it's not as bad as it used to be. So for me personally, if I get one of these off drop, I'm pretty good with my shots. And I think you can hit for 45, like up to 30 meters or something stupid like that. And it is automatic. If you knew that, by the way, just hold down the trigger and it will fire like the Eva 8. I'm going to put this in B. It's a great one. Next up, we have the Eva 8 shotgun. Okay, so I've got a love-hate with the Eva 8. I seem to get absolutely spanked by it when people are using it on me, but when I use it, I don't seem to hit my shots as much. Even though it's automatic, if you do hit your shots, it's pretty devastating. 3 or 4 hits, they're down. But I tend to just end up hitting for like 10 or 12 or something like that, and it just doesn't work for me. And for that case, I'm putting it in C. I'm sorry, Eva 8. You are good and you are viable, and I know obviously the meta at the moment is very shotgun based, but this doesn't work for me, I'm afraid. So next up, we are going to look at the Sentinel. Now the Sentinel, the first shotgun we're going to look at here. I'm not doing them in any order, by the way. These are all just kind of randomly plonked. So I'm just doing them in the order that these are dropped. I know I can move them, but I'm lazy and I can't be bothered. The Sentinel is a fantastic sniper rifle. A lot of people love it. I am trash. It is going in dog toilet. I'm not very good with it at all. Actually, no, let's put it in C. If you do hit a shot, especially if it's charged up, but it's the charging up that annoys me. You're wasting cells, and I know it makes it more powerful, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But it just doesn't really work for me, I'm afraid. So, unfortunately, the Sentinel is going in C. Next up, we have the Mastiff. There was a period where I absolutely hated this gun, and then I kind of liked it, and now I don't really like it again. I'm crap with it. Dog toilet. And again, don't forget, this is my list. I'm rubbish with it. The 5 shots, can't remember. I'm not very good. You're listening to this and going, okay, this guy doesn't do very well with shotguns. That is not the case. We're going to get to a shotgun soon that I do quite well with. But for the Mastiff, I don't like it. I think it's a crap gun. If I see it, I won't pick it up. If I get one off drop, I'll pick one up. I'll swap it out for something as soon as possible. Next up, we have the PK. I absolutely love the PK. I'm putting it in super mega awesome. If you hit your shot close up, you crack that shield. Oh god, it's such a good feeling. You've got to be quite good with it, but I am quite good with it. Compared to the other shotguns, it is my favourite. Last few seasons I've run Flatline PK, and I think it's this really aggressive build, really, really powerful. I absolutely love it. Next up we have the Longbow. The Longbow is my go-to sniper rifle. Back in the day, remember it used to be a heavy weapon back in the day. Wow, things have changed. But that rate of fire, the damage, if you put I really like a bruiser or 3 times on this thing, so for me a longbow goes in an A. I know it's not the most viable weapon these days, but personally I had a lot of great times playing with that weapon, so it's going there. The Kraber, okay, everybody loves the Kraber, but I am not that great with it, so it is going in C. Do you know what, if it's in a care package, I don't pick it up. I let one of my teammates pick it up. One of my boys, Fruzen's pretty good with it, and Billy. But if I see it, I just, occasionally I'll pick it up, but I'm not that good with it. So I put it in C. Sometimes I'll pick it up and just drop it off the edge of the map just so no one else can get it, because I'm horrible like that. The Alternator, the first SMG on the list. I absolutely love the Alternator. I'm putting it up in Super Mega Awesome. That rate of fire, I know it's quite slow. If you go up against a 99 or a car, you're probably going to lose. But if you can hit your shots from a distance with it, I think it's really steady. It's a viable weapon. I absolutely love it. Get an extended light mag and a bruiser on that bad boy, and it's game time. Next SMG, the Prowler. Again, that's a fantastic weapon for me. With the select fire, when it's fully auto, and I'm so glad they brought that back. When it's fully auto, it is a beast. That is going in A for me. I love it. Had loads of great clutches with that bad boy. It's good. Next up, the car. CAR. What would you call it? The car or CAR? I'm not entirely sure. Dog toilet. I'm sorry. I am absolutely rubbish with that gun. That rate of fire is amazing. I just can't control the recoil. I'm obviously crap, but I just can't do it. I'll pick it up if I have to, but I will never choose to use it. I would either go for the Alternator or the 99 or the Volt. I just don't like the car, sorry. Next up we have Bocek. Now, what do you think of this weapon? I absolutely love it. I used to be an absolute menace with it. I'm going to put it up in A. When it first came out and it was crazy powerful, I was getting people from miles away, headshots and all that kind of stuff. The rate of fire is really good. The fact it's pretty quiet. Well, silent really, unless you hear the shots. I absolutely love that. And I need to use it more. I haven't used it for a while. Next up, everybody's favourite, R99. I know it's had some nerfs over the last couple of seasons. Still a very viable weapon. Going up in A as well. Fast fire rate. Recoil's not too bad. And I just prefer it over the car. The time to kill is crazy. You do need an extended mag on it these days. But if you've got that, you are winning. Okay, next up, the Flatline. Straight away, super mega awesome. I used to prefer the 301 over the Flatline, but now I prefer the Flatline. Heavy hitting. I've managed to learn to manage that recoil, and I say my current loadout is either Flatline Alternator, Flatline 99, or Flatline PK. I've always got a Flatline because I just think it's so viable. Mid-range, long-range, short-range. Just switch into that bad boy, and then it's fantastic. I love it. RE45. Okay, it's not a bad pistol. So one of my mates, we're in a clan called the APW. He swears by the 45. He normally always has it as his secondary. But just overall, compared to other weapons these days, it's not great. I'm going to put it in C. It's a pistol, so you can move faster. It's got a fast rate of fire, good accuracy. But it's just like a pea shooter. It doesn't seem to hit that hard unless you hit your shots. But if you can hit your shots, then you're living the dream. Okay, what next? We've still got quite a few to go through. The Wingman. The Wingman I'm putting in B. I used to be amazing with it when it first came out. And then I probably just got old and my fingers are rubbish and I can't shoot as well. But if you do get it and you land your shots, if you get that out of a care package, oh my god, is it good. We do enjoy that. Next up we have the Hemlok. I love the Hemlok as well. That's going up in A straight away. We're going to have a lot in A, you can tell. That in the earlier seasons, that used to be my go-to. I love the select fire, so single shot or burst fire. I know a lot of people don't like burst fire weapons, but the Hemlok for me, I used to be able to beam people with it, especially with the single fire, because if you pull that trigger fast enough, it is quick. So great damage, great everything. It's going up in an A. We like that. What we got next? The charge rifle. Charge rifle, is it good? I mean, it's not what it used to be. Do I enjoy playing it? Not really. It's going in C. There's quite a few C weapons here. So C isn't terrible. It's not dog toilet, but you know, it's all right. It's good for farming damage, and that's fine. P20. So everyone's going to say, well, dog toilet, obviously. I really liked the P20 when it had the hammer points. And again, I used to run that sometimes as my secondary, crack someone, switch, and then hit with the hammer point. And oh my god, you down them so fast. And I like the look of it. I just like having that single pistol. But it's not great, is it? Let's put it in dog toilet. You get it off drop, and then that's about it. So I miss the days where I would use it. But obviously, there's a lot more players and who are better now. So you come up against someone who's decent, and you've got P20, you're screwed. L-Star. Okay, it's had a few improvements as of late, and it is much better. But overall, I've never been a biggest fan, so I'm dropping that in C. And that's all we need to say about Triple Take. Triple Take is a great rifle, great sniper rifle, kind of mixes that kind of energy and shotgun viability and all that kind of stuff. We're sticking that in B. I've had some good games with that. When you fully charge it up, you can get a nice headshot. You crack that shield, it's lovely. Close up, use it, fire from the hip as a shotgun. It's saved me a few times. You know, there's other kind of marksman rifles that I go for over that, but I do enjoy it. And so I'm sticking it in B. The same actually is for the G7. The G7 used to be a lot higher for me, but not anymore. Because there is one, which we'll get to shortly, which dominates all of them, I think. So G7 is still a very viable weapon. You get a nice 2 to 4 times on that, or a bruiser, and a decent mag. Well, the fact that you've got a base mag of 10 and you can up it to 15 from a level 1 light mag is just crazy. So it is good. I know that one of my boys, Fruzen, he likes to use that quite a bit. For me, it's middle of the road. It's pretty good, but that's about it. Next, we have the Volt, super mega awesome, fantastic sniper rifle, SMG. I know it's been nerfed a little bit, but it's so viable. I love it, and I've had a lot of kills with it, and you know that's up there for me now. Absolutely phenomenal. As is, this is going to be controversial, the Spitfire. A lot of people are going to think, what? Spitfire and Super Mega Awesome? I can't tell you how many times I've saved the squad, or they've saved me, by having a Spitfire. The constant fire rate is so many bullets, and it's not that hard to control. And you can like pressure an entire team with one mag if you've got a level 3 mag on that bad boy. I think it's fantastic. And next up is the 3030. That is my favourite marksman rifle in the game. It looks so cool as well. Yeah, okay, it takes a little bit of time to charge up, but if you charge up and get those headshots and then just keep pressuring them, you can crack them and down them so quick. Get the attachments on. It is fantastic. Love that gun. Love, love, love. Simple as that. The Devotion. Dog toilet. I hate it. I can't control it. I think it's pants. You need to have it fully kitted out. But I just don't like it at all. I really don't like it. I'm not good with it at all. So, sorry, it goes there. Havoc. Havoc is almost the same for me. I used to think I loved the Havoc. But I realise when I come in, do fights, I'm crap. I am crap with the Havoc. Probably not dog toilet. I'll put it in C. As you can see here, we've got a lot in C, actually. But the Havoc was alright, but there's better guns for me. Again, don't forget this is my personal list. There's a lot more viable weapons for me. I'll be using, my loadout will always be something from Super Mega Awesome and A, most likely. And then final weapon, we've got the Rampage, sorry. Not Rampart. Yeah, middle of the road, good gun, solid rate of fire, quite steady, quite easy to use on enemies at distance. It's pretty good. I like it, but I think there's better weapons. I used to run it quite a lot when it first came out, thinking, it's better than the Spitfire, but it's not. But there we go. That is my list. Do you agree with that list, or do you think, Tommy, you are talking out of your bum? Because there's a lot in C there, and quite a few in dog toilet. But don't forget, this is my list on how I am with them. And as you can tell, I'm not great with a lot of weapons, but Super Mega Awesome and A, that's my loadout. Anyway, have a great time. Talk to you soon.